YouTube, and welcome to my second video. It's AgeofAaron here, and today we're going to be looking at a random map game that I found on AOC it's featuring two players. We've got Clan Bear and Zenith Vaxdragon. Bear is going to be in red, and Vaxdragon is going to be in blue to the northwest. Okay, so again, pretty basic start, so we're not really going to be looking at that too much. Let's just whack on Fog of War and have a look. So basic scouting going on for these two, using the sheep and scout cavalry. This isn't an expert battle, but it is still pretty good. I watched it before and I saw that it was well played. So I did want to do a bit of a video on this. So let's see how it goes. So we're going to speed it up a bit as much as we can, try and skip as much of the Dark Age as possible. Now that I'm here, I would just like to thank everyone on AOC Zone for their support from my last video. I got a few subscribers, a few likes, and quite a few views. So everyone's real help and suggestions for many videos. That was really grateful for that. I got a suggestion for Pussywood, because my old tree graphic wasn't that nice and it wasn't great for videos, so I've changed that. Hopefully I've sorted out the frame rate issue as well. I've got it on 60 frames per second, and the quality should be better, and the audio should be a bit better in sync this time. So yeah, without further ado, let's try and get on to this game and see what's going on. So Bear is trying to lure in a boar here. I wonder if he's got loom. I think he's got loom, yeah. So, no, he hasn't got loom, I don't think. Might do. We'll see. So, Bear has scouted Vaxdragon's lumber camp here and berry bush, so he does know where he can make his first stab at maybe a rush, a flush, drush, or anything. We'll see what happens later on in the recording. So Vaxdragon's got a few villagers on wood. I mean, that was not doing anything. Okay, so he's got his mill up, and he's taking in boar and sheep. Scouting's pretty good. He's found Bear's base. Ooh, got a little bit of conflict going on here. Should be alright. Yeah, he's done pretty well with his scouting, and that's what's put him ahead slightly in the points. So just basic start really. Dark Age kind of start. Nothing too interesting. Oh, what's this? And this is a barracks coming down for Vaxdragon. Obviously, barracks in the Dark Age does signify a drush, so it'll be interesting to see if Bear does see that and does a bit of a counter. So at the minute he hasn't actually seen it. His scout is in the other direction, and he's found Vaxdragon's gold, but not the other one. I think there was another one. Yeah, there was the other one. Okay, so Vaxdragon's got 2 militia at the minute. I think he's going to be going for a couple more when he gets the food. He's got the food, so he's not. Oh, he's out of gold now, so he's only got 2. Is he taking gold now? I believe he will be. Yeah, there we go. He's taking in gold, so he's going to have enough gold to make a few more before he heads off for his drush. He's going to need his scout cavalry, which is over here. So if I go on to Bear now, he's probably seen the barracks. Well, he hasn't actually seen it, but I don't know. He's probably having a look now. But he's got a barracks up in defence anyway. Here's the drush coming out for Vaxdragon. Trying to take a few more deer here. Throwing a mill up. So he's notified where his forage bushes are, and that's Bear up to the Feudal Age. Stable going up for Bear, and here's the drush. So villagers trying to get involved a bit there. He's still got 5 villagers. No villagers have been taken just yet. 5 villagers against 4 militia. That's 1 villager down. That's 1 militia down. That's 2 militia down. 2 militia left, and the scout cavalry. That wasn't a good trade-off really. Only 1 villager for 2 militia. Not really that hard hitting. Obviously, it stalled his timing for his resources, but Bear is still up in the Feudal Age, isn't he? and Vaxdragon isn't. However, he's got more farms coming along, and his economy's looking in pretty good shape, to be honest. He's got plenty of people on wood and on food, so he should have a lot of resources incoming. So what's this? We've got a bit of a scout rush coming along here for Bear. He's getting loads of scout cavalry, trying to do a bit of a scout rush, and he's taking out Vaxdragon's gold. That is going to stall him quite a bit for the next stage, because he hasn't got enough to go up. Trying to take out the mining camp here, but he does need to know. No, he has found his other gold, so he does know that Vaxdragon is going to be going for the other gold, because he's lost his front one. So that's the last militia died there. I think that's the last militia. Yeah, so that drush wasn't a success. It was actually a bit of a failure. Didn't really get to do much. Only one villager killed for 3 militia. Very unsuccessful. So that was a scout rush. We've got 4 scout cavalry coming in. They do know where to go. They've already scouted this before. So I'm not surprised. We've got archers coming out for Bear, just to support the scout cavalry. Vaxdragon's still not in the feudal age yet. He's just gone up now. What we got? Okay, so we've got more villagers dying here. He's gonna have another go at that gold, but Bear's already got his scout cavalry on it. Vaxdragon is bringing out a few spearmen in defence, and throwing an archery range and a stable. But he's now got no army whatsoever to take on the feudal army of Bear, which is pretty dominant at this time. He is going to try and get as few men as he can. He's got spearmen coming out, but is that going to be enough for 3 archers, 1 spearman, 4 archers and 4 scout cavalry? That's just, and he's still got more on the way. Bear's economy is looking in pretty good shape. He's got loads of people on gold. He needs a few more on food. Obviously, he's still got his berry bushes coming, but they're not that efficient, and plenty on wood. Okay, so here comes the flush. Scout cavalry going to go for the other gold. He knows where to go, and he's found the other gold, and he's going to take out all these villagers. Trying to get a few skirmishers up in defence to take out their marchers. His villagers are in a bit of dismay. The mining camp never went up, so he's still not going to get any more gold, so he's going to have to resort to using trash. He's going to have another stab at this mining camp, but Bear's already got his archers up in defence to try and hold that. 1 spearman in there, another archer coming up. He's not going to, he is going to see them, and he is going to get them. So no army whatsoever, apart from 3 skirmishers and 1 spearman, which is going to be interesting to see if they're going to be able to do anything. Scout cavalry going to come down here and try and take out these 3 villagers. Bear's economy is looking pretty good. He's making the most of it. He's trying to not have many resources at all, so he can get them straight into to Vaxdragon's base. Throwing a tower up in defence just to be safe, which is not a bad idea, but he doesn't need it whatsoever because Vaxdragon's in no position to attack whatsoever. However, he has just won over here on top of this hill against all them archers, which was very successful. He only lost 1 spearman, I believe that is, and that's 4 archers there. So that's a very good trade-off. He's still trying to get that gold up here. He's not going to go for the one in the back, which is surprising because that's probably more safe at the minute. If you put a tower here, maybe that could defend the gold and the wood at the same time. That probably would be a good idea. Okay, so Bear's feudal army is looking pretty big at the minute. He's got, what is it? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 archers, 10, 11 archers. I believe 11 archers. There's still 4 cavalry. Yep, and that's the end of Vaxdragon's feudal army. Let's see what state he's in. Okay, so Vaxdragon is actually going up to the next stage, which Bear is in no position to do at the minute, but he's going to try and win in the feudal age, which is not a bad idea. Okay, so it's a bit of a feudal rush, scout rush coming down here. Not very effective. If he went for these stone miners earlier, he might have done a bit better job. Still trying to bring up more archers. Trying to build a watchtower in defence, as I thought he would. But the army for Bear is coming around the back, and he's going to get this. There is no chance that he's going to survive. However, his scout cavalry are on low health. So if he does get this watchtower up in time, he's going to be able to kill them. Is he going to manage it? I think he is. There we go. Yeah, 1 shot down for that one. And there you go. That's them scouts sorted. Get a few villagers on that last scout, and they'll be set. So Vaxdragon is now up to the castle age. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here, because Bear is in no position just yet to go up. He is getting his last few buildings, trying to get a few bigger armies so he can try and take on Vaxdragon. However, if Vaxdragon's playing as Huns, so I believe it's going to be cavalry archers coming out for him sometime soon, or knights. He's got knights coming out, skirmishers. He's already taken the last Feudal rush. He's trying to get as many villagers as he can on that gold now that it's protected. All the archers coming in now. He realises he's got the superiority here. He's got fletching on his archers as well. And when he goes up to the castle age, they're going to be crossbowmen, no doubt. Trying to get a mining camp up here. Maybe so we can get some stone for maybe a castle or another TC. Probably on this gold. So, Bear, how's Bear looking? Bear is going up to the castle age now, finally. His economy is in really good shape. He's got plenty of woodcutters, plenty of gold miners, loads of stone miners, and loads of farms. However, Vaxdragon's isn't too bad. He's still got a fair few farms, however, not that many on wood, but he's trying to get frantically get some gold coming in after he hasn't had much for long. A few expensive knights coming out for him, and a few skirmishers. Trying to get a few upgrades in the blacksmith here, which isn't a bad idea. Still taking a bit more stone. Bear's archer army is still superior to anything that Vaxdragon can muster at the minute. But when he gets into the castle age, when Bear gets into the castle age, which is just now, he's just gone in. I'm sure we're going to see crossbowmen. Yep, right there. And where's this? There. Yeah, Vodkin arrow. Not surprising at all. But I guess Vaxdragon should try and take advantage of his feudal position at the minute. Try and take out as many of archers as he can before they get upgraded. Won't be long. There we are. Bodkin arrow and crossbowman upgraded now. Probably a good time to run back. So we've got cavalry archers coming out for Bear. Not seeing any cavalry archers yet from Vaxdragon. Not just yet. Ooh. So this is a really well-rounded castle age army now. It's got cavalry archers and crossbowmen against, Vaxdragon's couple of skirmishers and a couple of knights that aren't in full health either. Vaxdragon is trying to reorganise himself, try and get as many resources as he can in. A few knights coming out, but I still don't think that's going to be enough to cut this cavalry archer army that's just come out of nowhere really quickly. I mean, he's making troops at a really fast pace. His economy is in great position. That's 2 TCs up for him. Vaxdragon still running on the 1. So here's the feudal battle. Actually, in all honesty, Vaxdragon has actually defended that off really nicely. He's got five knights, a couple of spearmen. Oh, and he's thrown up a TC on this stone, which isn't a bad idea. Hopefully, he can get another one on this gold later sometime, so we can try and get hold of that. So Bear is going to have another go at this. He's going to try and take him on now with his large army consisting of crossbowmen, cavalry archers, and a few knights, which isn't a bad idea. He needs something to bulk up his army, but I think knights would be a good idea. However, Vaxdragon does have quite a few knights now. It'd be nice to see him get maybe heavy skirmisher, elite skirmisher. Sorry, my bad, heavy skirmisher. I mean, he's got 2 skirmishers here, not really doing much, but I guess they are looking out for any possible attack from Bear. Okay, so Bear is going to try and go around this side, so it's probably a good idea having those skirmishers there so we can see it. Yeah, so we're just going to wait and see what happens with this. Okay, so he's just waiting here at the minute. A few cavalry archers there. Well, quite a few actually, if I'm honest. He's got bodkin arrow on all his archers. He is going to be teched up a lot better than Vaxdragon. However, he's just getting fletching, which will help, but not as nicely as bodkin arrow really. Okay, so Bear is making another army, another cavalry archer army. Whilst he's still out there, he's throwing up a castle on this gold. Vaxdragon's going nowhere near that. Vaxdragon has got this stone patch here, and he's trying to get a few villagers out from the TC there, and another TC up here on the wood and gold. Not a bad idea. Good protection. Bear's still running on 2, I believe. He hasn't got another one. I can't see another one. So just 2 at the minute, but I think that'll be enough for him. He's got plenty of villagers on gold. He's not going to slow down with that gold production. I mean, how much resources he got stockpiled? He's got plenty of gold. He can go crazy on the gold production. That means we're going to see plenty of cavalry archers coming out, as we can see here and up here. Okay, there's a heavy plough. The castle's up now. This gold is pretty much Bear's, even though he doesn't really need it with all that gold mining. So we're going to have another attack coming up here. Is Vaxdragon going to notice this? Yes, he is. He is going to get there in time. They're running off a bit, so he's going to have to keep his troops on this side. But he has noticed the castle as well. So he's setting up a monastery, which will probably mean monks coming out for him, so he can maybe convert a few cavalry archers, which isn't a bad idea, providing they don't get killed. Got elite skirmisher for him now, so at least those skirmishers are a bit more effective. Okay, so here comes the massive attack on this side with loads of cavalry archers, three knights as well. I mean, these skirmishers aren't really going to stand much chance, so they're gone already. I mean, his resources are mainly protected by his TCs, but he's going to have to do a better job, maybe taking out this castle or getting into Bear's base. He is playing defensively now, but he's not really getting anywhere with it. Yeah, so he's got a monk now. Maybe going to heal up a few of his troops, but is he going to get another one? Not for the minute. Probably not really a good idea to spend it on that, since he hasn't had that much luck with gold. Okay, so Bear has come around the back, trying to get a few villagers picked off. Cavalry archers tanking it from the arrow fire from the TC. Plenty of cavalry archers now. More than you could ever want. Still more coming up. He's able to sustain it because of his massive gold production. Talking of that, he's out of gold in his main base, so he's going to have to go elsewhere, possibly over here, or he's fresh. Oh, he's got that one there, but he could also take this if he wanted it. He needs to get them non-idle soon. Another TC up for him, so he's got 3 now. He's running on 3. Massive attack, trying to kill as many of these civilians as possible, which isn't a bad idea. He's going into his base, but he's actually out of reach of the town centre arrow fire. So that's pretty good for him. Obviously, because he's got Bodkin arrow, his range has improved. Have we got Bodkin arrow up yet? We've got forging coming out of Vexdragon. What are his archers on? No, they're still running on fletching. So he needs to get Bodkin arrow soon if he wants to compete. Really, he's got another TC coming up for him. That will be his 4th TC. Whilst Vaxdragon's running on the 3. I think Vaxdragon should be looking to get a castle sometime soon, maybe on this hill up here, or maybe somewhere around here, or here. That'd be a good idea. Okay, so this is going to be knights versus cavalry archers, and he's got a load of idle villagers here, not farming yet. It's not looking good for Vaxdragon. However, oh wait, reinforcements coming in for Bear. Skirmish is trying to absorb as much of that arrow fire as possible, so his knights can get in there. Yeah, Vaxdragon's definitely lost that battle there, and that's his whole army gone. I can't see this game going on for much longer. Bear has got the clear economic advantage, as well as the military advantage, and Vaxdragon resigning there, and that's the end of the game. So overall, that was a pretty interesting game, really. Vaxdragon going for the drush, completely failing, not really getting much impact on Bear's economy, only killing 1 villager, even though he lost 3 militia, or was it 4? I think it was 4. And then Bear coming in for the flush, and managing to get a load of villagers here and here on his gold. And that impacted on his later game, where he was using trash mainly, even though he still managed to get into the castle age before Bear. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. I thought it was pretty good. I just want to thank everyone again on the AOC community for their input for the last video. It was all really helpful. I hope this video was a bit better than the last one. So all there's left to say is comment, rate and subscribe, and if you want to see more videos like this, just give it a thumbs up. That would be really, really helpful. Thank you very much, and goodbye.